All right, guys, welcome to another video. And today is a celebration of the 30th anniversary of PlayStation. I can't believe it's been this long. I'm starting to feel like an old man. Now, after watching this, I liked what I saw when it comes to like how the system looks and all the accessories with it. I thought that was really cool. But at the same time, when they say limited, I already know where they're going with this. They're only making 12,300 units of this, I believe, of these units, I believe, and you already know that the scalpers are already going to go after that. I feel like a lot of people that are kind of try to get it aren't going to be able to get it. Maybe they will. I don't know. Pre-orders open up on the 26th, so we'll see how many of those people are real people trying to get the system and not resell it. But I feel like this was a missed opportunity because with the whole PlayStation Pro fiasco, a lot of people weren't really happy with that. So this was kind of their chance to kind of bring something to kind of calm everybody down a little bit. And I think the problem with this is that it's limited. This should have been a system that they sell in stores for at least a year. Pre-orders, all the pre-orders taken up, they sell those systems and then they restock it for, just keep restocking them. And, for a whole year at least, so a lot of people get their hands on them without going through any trouble. That way, you stop kind of like scalpers from trying to resell the system for double, or triple the money or whatever like that. You got to think though, a system that's being sold only 12,300 worldwide. That's that's not a lot of these systems, and I think it's kind of like a slap in the face, for the PlayStation fan. But I also think if they did make it more widely available, then people will start not buying the regular PlayStation 5 systems that they already have out and everything like that. So I think it's kind of like a conflict of interest in a way. I just remember the fiasco of the PlayStation 4 anniversary system, the 20th anniversary, if anybody remembers that. And a lot of people kind of regret how that turned out. One of my friends, he got one, and I remember he had to do a bunch of trade deals to get it, but he finally got one. And I think a little bit after he got one, I think the PlayStation Pro got announced, which is insane. I think a lot of people would rather have a 20th anniversary through that system. But anyways, coming back to this system, as you can see, it looks great here. I love the accessories. The controller is especially really cool. They need to release the controller separately too for fans who want it. But also too, I thought that they could probably release the shells for the system, for people who want to already have a PS5 obviously, and they could have that shell system for it. I don't know. I doubt they'll do that, but they could do some kind of variant. That would be kind of cool because it would be Sony official. But of course, I don't think they're going to do anything like that, unfortunately. I mean, I think they'll sell the controllers separately, which is fine. But selling the shell for the system, I guess, no, I don't think they're going to do anything like that. We'll be lucky to probably get a controller or whatever like that. But I don't know what to really say about this. I feel like, I'm happy, Sony's been around for 30 years, but at the same time, the way things are done now, where everything is so collectible, it's a lot of the true people who want this stuff, just not going to be able to get it. And I guess that's the whole point of stuff being limited or whatever like that. I just feel like this was another missed opportunity for Sony to kind of really bring fans back in. But at the same time, right now, are people really wanting to drop this type of money for these, for this system right now? I already have a PS5, so I'm content. But for people who don't have a PlayStation 5 system, is this something that you're interested in? I would love to know what you guys think because, obviously I'm already good. I got my PS5, but people who may want one, I mean, are you going to drop a G? And that's what I'm going to round it up to, just $1,000, whatever like that. That's pretty much what you're going to be spending on getting. I'm assuming people will go for the Pro. I assume a lot of my fans are not going to get the digital system because we always talk about physical on my channel. So I feel like the digital is off the table, but the physical edition, that's what people are going to be looking at. I gotta say though, the only thing in this video that makes me want to go out and get it is that ladies jean jacket. That's pretty sick. Got the PlayStation logo on it. I would sport that. I'm not the kind of guy to sport a Mario shirt or whatever like that. I have sported PlayStation hats, but that jacket is pretty sick. So I gotta give it up for the jacket. Now going back to the whole scalping thing, the reason I feel like this system is going to be scalped, and you guys of course could disagree with me in the comments, but the PS4 anniversary edition 10 years ago, I mean, I understand that the system should be more than a regular system, but if you see what that thing's going for on eBay, at least from what I saw, I was like, wow, dude, that is insane. And those things are just sitting there. Nobody's trying to buy it or whatever like that. So I feel like the same thing I'm not sure if the same thing will happen with the Pro, because I think this one, what we're looking at here, this is a digital Pro, and you have to add the disc on or whatever like that. Now, if it comes with the disc already on the system, then yeah, that'd probably be a little bit different. But at the same time, you know, it's like, dude, like, I think people will find a way to scout these things. You know, it's people trying to make that money, and I get it. But damn, dude, like, I wish it didn't happen like this in video games, man. Like, everything that comes out is like fear of missing out, and it sucks that this is happening with systems. Man, the PlayStation 5. If this was sold for like a year or even 2 years, man, like everybody be happy. But nope, they got to do it limited. This is the way the system should have been sold in the first place. If it looked like this, that would have been amazing. That nostalgia would have already brought people in day one. But now, our nostalgia is at a cost, and it's limited. It freaking sucks, man. I do have some somewhat good news if you guys don't know. So Sony is going to be selling refurbished PlayStation systems at a cheaper cost. So if you just want the PlayStation, you don't care how it looks, you know, which is probably a lot of us too. Like, the system just doesn't, you know, we don't care how the system looks as long as we're able to play certain games or whatever like that. You get the old school white edition and be fine with that. I think that one, I think I read somewhere that it's going to cost somewhere between $350 to $400. I'm not really sure as of this video, so I'll probably have to look into that a little bit more. Not that I have to, because obviously I already got a system, but for people who want one, I believe Sony is going to be doing that here pretty soon, and that's kind of like their apology in a way. You know, say, hey, we're sorry about this stuff costing so much, but hey, now we're giving this stuff a price drop, so it's going to be a bit cheaper. Isn't it crazy how we're in like the fourth? Are we in the fourth year of the PlayStation 5? And we still haven't really seen an official price drop at a store. So it's kind of crazy that this is like a console generation. This is the only one from what I remember is that we haven't got a price drop in the system yet, official, like in a retail store. Like, PlayStation has not dropped in price at all, which is pretty insane. Mainly what you see in a lot of stores are bundles to kind of sweeten the deal. Say, oh, you're paying this price for it, well, you get all this, you get these two items with it as well. So yeah, but anyways, guys, I've talked long enough. You know, this is supposed to be a day of celebration, the announcement of the 30th anniversary. You know, do you feel like celebrating? Maybe you can celebrate by playing one of your favorite PlayStation games. I don't know. I'm going to get back to it, but I want to thank everybody for watching. And let me know your thoughts on the PlayStation system. I'll be active in the comments as usual. Or let us know your guys' opinion about this. Do you think this is a good announcement? Bad announcement? You know, let me know what's going on. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you, the Radical One, and I will see you in the next video.
Sheena-san, nice to see you.
Hi, Krista. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, of course.